Do you wonder how I photographed at the JSCC Scholarships? Yeah, same here. Keep watching to find out about my time photographing at the JSCC Scholarships. At 6:30, I began my day by doing push-ups and getting dressed. After that, I placed my camera kit into Johnny's car and finished my social media posts for the day. Sounds exciting. After that, Johnny and I embarked on a journey to the Stafford Driving Centre for the JSCC Scholarships. We arrived at the Stafford Driving Centre and had a delicious sausage sandwich. Yup. Then I got to photographing the paddocks and the Chandler Motorsport enclosure. The Citroen Saxo Cup and Volkswagen Golf R32 caught my eyes. What did we have next? Dave briefed us about the scholarship, from safety announcements to advice from the previous scholarship winners on how the day will go. What did we have next? Dave briefed us about the scholarship, from safety announcements to advice from the previous scholarship winners on how the day will go. After Dave's announcement, Johnny and I went to the media room to talk to the marketing manager about what content they want from the scholarships. Johnny did portraits of the drivers/mechanics, and I did shots of the cars. I had a surprise. It was a print of the JSCC Citroen Saxo at Alton Park. The marketing manager enjoyed the picture and asked for leaflets from me. Excellent. When photographing the Saxos on the driving course, we met Liz, who gave us great advice on networking within the car community and staged some shots with the race drivers. The most nerve-wracking part of photographing at the event was I hadn't used my Nikon properly in months, and I had to get crisp shots of the Saxos on track. Around 11 o'clock, Dave asked Johnny and I if we'd love to photograph the Citroen Saxos at the opposite end of the track. We got into Dave's Saxo Cup, and the acceleration of Dave's car felt phenomenal. I came across David's vivid green Volkswagen Golf R32 in the car park. He said hello to us and asked Johnny if he can speak to him about boosting publicity for his magazine. In the meantime, I photographed his Golf R32 and getting quality shots of his car. A couple minutes later, after photographing awesome cars in the car park, I joined Dave and Johnny's conversation. We discussed finding highly tuned Volkswagen Audi Group cars and French performance motors for content in his magazine. Tasty! All unique and exciting cars with an excellent story. Scott asked Johnny and I for candid shots of the drivers and mechanics for their social media channel. What's the deadline? ASAP. After 15 minutes of setting up the Sony camera app, Johnny sent the pictures to Scott. In that time, I went up on a grass bank to get shots of the Saxos around the hairpin. A couple of hours later, the JSCC management had a great surprise for me. I got a passenger ride in Stephen Chandler's Golf R32. I couldn't resist. I got seated and you could feel the grip and swiftness of the Golf R32 exiting the corners. You could feel the tension around the paddock and seating areas. Who's going to win? Meanwhile, I staged a photo shoot with a guy and his son's amethyst purple Porsche Cayman GTS. Their time was cut short on track to give more focus on who would win the JSCC Scholarships. Johnny captured the tension of all the drivers waiting to hear the results. Dave congratulated the parents and children for attending the event. Johnny and I photographed the announcement. Then Dave said the choice was tough, but Chloe Grant won the 2021 JSCC Scholarships. After the announcement, we staged a photo shoot with the JSCC team and Chloe's parents for the publicity shots. Scott wanted to thank us for being flexible at the event and wanted to see Johnny's i30N. Who wouldn't? Johnny and I arrived at the JSCC Scholarships on Wednesday morning and thought the event wasn't on. We needed to open the gate. I asked the marketing manager if I can photograph the cars on the grass bank. I waited for a minute and they said, yes, be careful because cars are going fast on the course. I said, oh, thank you. I mainly got most of my panning shots of the cars on the track. I was also excited seeing the return of Oliver Cotham's Citroen Saxo for its striking livery. We also had more photo opportunities of photographing the Citroen Saxos with the drivers on track. At one point, the marketing manager staged a pretend race of the cars to film the cars for a promotion. That meant I had the chance to photograph the cars on the track behind a photogenic backdrop, a car photographer's dream. The teams had their last chance of testing their cars before heading home, so I had a limited time of photographing the cars on track. Johnny and I said goodbye to the staff at JSCC and discussed what pictures we're editing. Johnny will edit the people shots and I will edit the pictures of the Citroen Saxos. Thank you for the staff at JSCC for letting me photograph the Saxos and drivers at the scholarships. Over the weekend, I practiced getting used to my Nikon D850 to get consistent pictures from the event. My laptop's battery also drained at the event, so Johnny and I had to find an alternative fast. Next time, we'll use a USB-C adapter so our devices can read and send the pictures to the organisers fast. I can't wait to see the new liveries and meet the drivers again in the future JSCC Championships. How was your time at the JSCC Scholarships? Let me know in the comments below and share my video if you found it helpful. If you want any quality prints of your cars at the JSCC Scholarships, please email or direct message me a photo of your car. Do you love the interior of your car? No? Why not? You spend most of your time inside your car, so pour some love into your car's interior and use Express Detailing Detail Interior. Use Vivid10 for a discount and you'll support my channel.